Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and yesterday we talked about this exciting research that we can invest in our happiness 401k. And there are 7 specific buckets that affect our happiness into our 70s and 80s that we can start to fill now. Those 7 categories, as a recap, are smoking, drinking alcohol, body weight, exercise, emotional resilience, education, like lifelong learning, and relationships. So today and tomorrow, we're talking about how we can fill or top off these buckets. The first seems pretty obvious in the 21st century. Don't smoke. Or if you already smoke, quit now. Any smoke for years you can put into the happiness bucket will help. I'm watching my stepfather in his 60s, who was a smoker and quit almost 2 decades ago, struggle with COPD. Often a smoker's lung disease, although you don't have to be a smoker to get it, and even if you are a smoker, you might not get it, but it's a long and painful disease. If our 401k goal is to be happy well, then we shouldn't be smokers. And if you just can't quit, then investing in these other buckets will be really important to you. So let's dive in. The second bucket is alcohol. The study basically says to watch your drinking, and if you overconsume or abuse alcohol, it can be a strong predictor of winding up sick sad on the 401k happiness scale. So Arthur Brooks also cites additional research that indicates that not only the correlation between smoking and drinking that the Harvard study makes, but just too much alcohol by itself shows powerful predictors of eventual sadness. Now, what's too much? The research really focuses on like abuse and severe drinking problems. So I think you're safe to have that drink at night. All right, the third bucket is maintaining a healthy body weight. This is so hard for so many of us Americans these days, right? With the rise in fast food, the hustle culture, and frankly, less time to prepare a meal and sit around the dining room table. But the research is compelling that a diet of fruits and vegetables and avoiding intense restrictions is really the best way to make deposits in the healthy body weight bucket of our happiness 401k. So tomorrow, we'll talk about the final 4 buckets, the things we can invest in now to increase our happiness 401k for our 70s and 80s.